Hey, welcome. Happy Friday. I'm so excited to be on here. Give this a second. There we go. Okay, we're on. Perfect. So I'm super excited to be here talking about my favorite tool for stress relief. So whether you are, busy running your own job or working for someone else at the moment, or whatever it is you're doing for work, if you are someone who struggles with stress, overwhelm, and you don't feel like you have the time in your day to meditate or to relax, you just never get that chance to unwind, this video is for you. So as you're popping on, as you're here, comment down below, let me know that you're here, say hi, let me know where you're watching from, and if you're catching the replay later, comment replay. I love checking in, I love knowing who's here and connecting with all of you, so definitely let me know as you're hopping on, okay? And if you are someone who really is looking for help with stress relief, give this video a heart, drop some hearts, and we're gonna get into this. So stress relief is obviously a huge thing in our lives and in our business. And as someone who used to get stuck in a lot of overwhelm, a lot of, the mindset gremlins, and that kind of feeling like there's never enough time, there's always more to do, my to-do list is never ending, and I don't have the time to take a break. Let me know if you've ever felt that way. You can comment yes in the comments if you've ever felt that way before. This was a huge thing for me. And so learning, understanding, doing the different mindset work, the energy work, that kind of healing work helped so much in my life. And that's what I'm going to get into, is sharing one of my very favorite practices and tools for that. So before we get fully into that, I want to offer all of you ladies who are serious about making a really big difference in the world with your business. You want to help more people, you want to reach more people, grow your business, but you want to do it in alignment, and you want to be feeling good, not struggling with limiting beliefs, with unworthiness or self-doubt, or any of those kind of things that are keeping you blocked or sabotaging. I'm going to drop a link down below to help you jump on a clarity call, and we can dive in and create an action plan, really go through the process of what's holding you back, where it is you want to be, and I'd love to discuss and see what's possible for you to help you get there and help you really have like an enjoyable, stress-free life as you're doing that. So being able to continue to scale and grow and do all these things with still being in a nice place of ease, grace, and flow, and not losing yourself in that process. Okay, so I've dropped the link down below. You can hit that if you're interested to chat further, and you'll book in a time, fill out the application, and then I'll see you on that call. So getting into this, I had a client yesterday, we were talking, and she was feeling so overwhelmed, okay? She was in the middle of like a big stressful moment in her business, and a lot of different things going, a lot of employees, people who were working for her that she was responsible for, and she was feeling just like there's way too much happening, okay? And she really wanted to be able to be more in control, to feel more strong, more empowered, and just more balanced, right? It's really easy. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you can relate. When our minds get pulled into the stress and the overwhelm, it's really easy to just lose balance in general and feel like we don't really have control of our lives, our business, of most areas, right? And so when we can regain that, bring that back, so much changes. So my client came to me, she was feeling this way, and I shared one of my favorite tools, and I'll share it exactly with you, and give you a link to check it out as well, so you can listen and be guided through the process. But we did this, and immediately she felt so much of that stress and tension relief. And from that place, she sent a message after, and she was like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden, like the perfect next step came through, and it makes so much sense. I just couldn't see it before. how often are we in a place where we can't see the solution, even though it might be right in front of us, but the stress, the overwhelm, the to-do list, like all these things are consuming us and keeping us from seeing what's right there, okay? So imagine like having the ability to have the clarity and the discernment of exactly what's next for you, without the stress and without having to force it or hustle, you know? So often I see people coming to me and they're like trying to backtrack after decisions they made from that place of force and desperation, because they're like, you know, I tried to make this thing happen and I actually made an even bigger problem, and now I'm feeling really stuck, and now I feel even worse and more stressed out. And so the absolute best thing you can do in everything, but especially in your business, is get grounded first before you're making any decisions, and get into a really balanced, peaceful, you know, centered, mindful place, because then you're going to make the best possible decision, and you're also going to be operating from your higher self, right? And like a higher self decision versus a fearful, desperate, lower self decision. So let me know if this is making sense in the comments down below. And if this is making sense to you, and you're looking for more support, you want to chat a little bit more, I've opened up space for women who would love to really get control of this sooner rather than later, so that they can scale and create the life and the business of their dreams, really start manifesting exactly what that looks like from a place of ease, grace, and flow, to be doing it while feeling free and light and balanced. So I've dropped a link in the comments there if this is speaking to you right now. All you have to do is click that link below, schedule in a time, fill out that application, and then I can take you through a clarity call to see how we can help you really elevate to a whole new level in your business, in your life, and as I said, do it while feeling fucking good. Because we all want to feel good. That's why we started this business or our path in the first place, right? Total sense, we act on emotions, exactly. And when we're in that stressed out emotional state, our actions are reflections of that exact state, right? If you think of it in energetic sense, we're literally taking that energy and creating more of it, or amplifying it, or continuing to translate it outwards. And if that energy is fearful, stressed out, negative, desperate, panicked, overwhelmed, we're just putting more of that out and continuing to be like vibrating in that kind of vortex and in that place of struggle. Whereas if we can clear, release, shift that and get out of that place and be more peaceful, grounded, centered, clear, calm, like fully trusting, knowing, owning our worth and our abilities, in a totally different state of being, that's what we're going to translate out. So that stress, our own inability to manage our stress just creates more stress. So I'm glad this is making sense. Let me know if you can relate to this, and what I'm going to share here now is like my favorite tool to help with this. So my favorite thing here, this is a combination of, you know, breath work as well as meditation, visualization, and mindfulness trainings. And it's might sound very simple, but I don't want you to ignore it, because sometimes, actually more often than not, it's the simple things that really truly bring us the best results. So this is a process where and you can do this with short time, because I know so many of you that I've been talking to, time is obviously a factor. We're all busy, we've got busy lives, but you can do this within like 10 seconds. You can do this in your day-to-day life. You can do this in 5 minutes on a work break or something, or before having a meal, whatever, or before bed. There's really no excuses about not being able to find time for this, okay? And what you're gonna do is, with each inhalation, so this helps you not only regulate your breathing, which we know calms our nervous system down and helps with the stress relief, right? That's why the power of just calm, relaxed breathing is so good. It takes our body out of fight or flight and into a more balanced state, releases different hormones, all of the stuff is there. So taking a nice deep inhale, and with your inhale, you visualize like a nice cleansing white light, a healing light moving in through your body, filling you up. And as you exhale, you're going to envision the stress or the tension, whatever it is that's weighing down on you at that moment. Imagine it leaving through your exhale. And I like to do this as seeing it as like smoke, like black smoke or gray smoke, just leaving my body. And so with each inhale, bringing in this cleansing, healing, filling up with the good vibes and the relaxation, the peacefulness, and then exhaling out the stress from today or the stress from 10 minutes ago or whatever's overwhelming you. And you're going to notice, here's why this works so well, is that you're going to notice that your brain, so we know through psychology and through neuroscience and everything that the brain doesn't know the difference between real or imagined, which is why anxiety and stress feels so intense, because your brain thinks that you're literally in survival in that moment. So it's like, right? It's crazy. Let me know if you ever get caught in that place where your brain is fully freaking out with you and creating a worse stressful or anxious situation, right? Now that's because your brain doesn't know the difference between real or fake. So the imagination, the thoughts, the things you're telling yourself, your brain imagines that this is all happening right now and it's so horrible and the worst case scenario is going to happen. And so it sends all these signals to your body to go into this fight or flight response. So conversely, if we can just visualize that everything is calm or everything is peaceful, or if we can visualize that that stress is leaving our body, leaving our physical vessel, and we visually see like that smoke and it's going away and we see it no longer being attached to us, your brain doesn't know the difference between imagined or fake. So your brain starts to believe, hey, that thing is actually not a part of me. Hey, that's actually leaving, it's gone, and I'm just left here grounded and relaxed. Let me know if this is making sense. And let me know if you've ever tried anything like this before, okay? So I shared this with my client. This was the exact practice that she did yesterday. And as I said, she went and did it for like 5 minutes, just really focusing, seeing stuff clear out. And you'll be shocked. Like, she was blown away by some of the other stuff she saw, just visually like exhaling out the stress and tension. And all of a sudden, like, a different thing came from her subconscious, or like a mistake from a while ago that she didn't realize she was still carrying, or like some anger and annoyance towards a different person that was also adding to her stress. All these different things that she didn't realize were like in here circulating. And through the exhalation, she was clearing that out and then feeling so much calmer. And then that's when, like, a couple minutes later after doing that, she's like, oh my gosh, this is exactly the path. Like, I've spent days stressed trying to figure out what the next path is. And these 5 minutes of this practice allowed me to shift that immediately. Boom, I have the clarity. I feel calm. I feel good. I feel confident again and like more balanced, and I'm able to just be myself again and show up in a better way in my business. And everything changed from that simple practice, okay? So it's really, really powerful to look at the way that we are handling our situations each day, and that's why I wanted to share that. So that is a practice that you can totally do on your own. As I just shared, you can guide yourself through it. But if you'd like a recorded version where I'm guiding you through that, if you're like, Kara, I don't think I could like get my mind to even focus on the breathing myself. I'll be so stressed or whatever. If you're someone who would benefit from having like a guided version to listen to where I'm guiding you through clearing that stuff out, comment me down below, and then I'll send you a DM after, and I'll send you a link to a guided version of this so that you can listen to that as well and have that help, okay? So if you want that guided version, you can comment me. And then, if this is something that you really want even more support with, and you want to learn more tools to get in control of your own inner self, your inner game, to feel more confident and empowered and clear, really start manifesting from a place of ease in your business, then definitely click that link down below. Again, it's in the comments for a clarity call. All you have to do is book in a time, fill out that application form, and not everyone is going to get a call. There's only limited spots available. So if you're a good fit and if it looks like I can help you and there's more that we can work on and talk about, then we will have that clarity call and we can get you super clear on how to, really start increasing your impact, your income, quantum leaping in your business, but doing it from a place that feels really good. So the link is down there. I'm going to jump off for now. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so glad you ladies were here. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And let me know. Definitely send me a message later. Let me know after you try this, like what you experienced, what you felt from that tool, okay? Because it's so, so powerful. I definitely highly recommend giving it a try. Don't underestimate it because it has the power to help so much. Okay, so sending lots of love. Thank you for all who have joined. I'm so glad that you're here, and I will see you later.